Hi, welcome everyone, Arcandy here. In this video we're going to talk about a bit of Metroid Dread tech revolving around the Grapple beam. I like to call it Grapple pull or Grapple cancel. But before we get into that, let me give you a refresher on jump mechanics. When you tap B, Samus does a short jump. But if you hold on B, Samus will do a higher jump. Holding B essentially extends the duration of that momentum from the jump. Now back to Grapple Beam. Well, see how quickly Samus accelerates when being pulled to the attachment point? If we release the Grapple Beam when Samus' speed is high, while holding down B, that will also extend the momentum and keep Samus going much farther than normal. That is the Grapple pull. Keep in mind that if you're doing this on a Grapple swing point, Samus will stop being pulled a certain distance from the attachment point to perform the swinging motion. You would want to release the Grapple Beam earlier in this case. There are two ways you can perform this trick. 1. If you are already holding down B before you fire the Grapple Beam, you'll have to release the shooting button. And 2. If you were not holding B before you fire the Grapple Beam, pressing B will cancel the Grapple Beam, so press B and hold. The key thing about this is timing. You have to cancel the grapple while Samus is going fast. Too early or too late will have too little speed to work with. Some magnetic ceilings will require slightly different times as well. Now that you know how this works, let's see a few examples of how to put this in practice in your speedruns. First example, Burenia magnets after Drogyga Skip. You want to do a first grapple pull to get closer to the magnet at the top, and then pull yourself up again into a flash shift away from the pitfall blocks. Why does this work consistently, you might ask? When you do Drogyga Skip, the spiky enemies only spawn or become active after you leave the tunnel and jump. So it's important that you do this correctly on your first attempt, as you'll find them in good cycles every time. Otherwise, juggling their cycles can be difficult. Number 2, Ghavoran magnet after the chozo bot battle. This one is rather difficult to do and requires good aim, as you'll need to attach your beam almost to the top of the magnet. Even if you don't make it to the top of the platform, you'll still make it further than you normally would. Number 3, Ferenia first visit before a quiet rope. Since this is a grapple swing point, it is a bit harder to time than a magnetic wall or ceiling. That said, getting used to the narrow and early timing will require some practice. Those are only 3 examples. The reality is that you can make use of this trick pretty much anywhere that has a magnetic wall or ceiling. To practice this, I recommend first finding an open place with magnets that you can freely use. Once you feel comfortable with the inputs, it'll be very easy to apply that to any other spots. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.